welcome back to Music with Ryan. As you just saw and heard, we went over the tune, or I played the tune, Tennessee Waltz in the key of C. Very popular old time and country tune done by a lot of people. And this was actually a request from one of my students, and a good one at that, so thank you. And I kind of fell in love with this arrangement. Honestly, the melody just sits so well on the guitar and within the chords. I don't know what it was about it. I just felt like I had to write two arrangements for it. One down here in first position that was a little easier, kind of somewhat in the Carter style, and then I decided I wanted to get one that was all like closed position and get up on here in the third. We start down here in the third and the fifth fret, and we get all the way up to 8 and 10 and 12. Okay. And we talk about some different chord shapes too. We talk about playing our C chord like this, up here as well, F and G. All right, so we talk about some different chord shapes in the lesson, which is great to know. Get your brain working a little bit. But yeah, you can work on your vibrato a little bit, and it's just a sweet portion of the neck up around here on these, the B, the G, and the E strings, I feel anyway. Alright, so if you enjoy the way I teach in my arrangements, in my lessons, please head on over to my website, check it out, all the lessons I have, ebooks I have. If you want to purchase the full-length lesson, comes complete with tabs, 3 backing tracks for each arrangement, and it's going to be over an hour of video. And also I have a brief, I think it's like 7 to 10 minute lesson on my rhythm playing. So I talk about what I do with my backup, and you can play a lead along with that, or you can simply, work on a few bass walks, a few different chord shapes with that. So we're going to go ahead and give you a little preview of how this lesson is going to go, and we'll do a little bit of the beginning and a little bit of the advanced arrangement so you can kind of see them in action there. But hey, if you like it, please subscribe down below, leave a comment. If you have a request, let me know. Write a comment down there. Let me know a song you'd like me to make a lesson of, okay? Alright, let's start walking through this lesson. Thanks for watching. Alright, so let's go ahead and start walking through Tennessee Waltz here in the key of C. This is the first of 2 arrangements, and this one's down in first position, or mostly. We're in 3/4 time signature, and remember the markings on the bottom of the staff are our pick directions for the right hand, so pay close attention to those. And the little H's are hammer-ons, and little P's are pull-offs, so make sure you pay close attention to that as well. Again, we're in 3/4. We start on beat 3 for this arrangement. I'm going to go ahead and play the first 4.5 measures, and then we'll break them down measure for measure. Alrighty, so here they are. 1, 2. Go ahead and do that one more time. 1, 2. All right. So that again, the first couple measures. 1, 2. Stop right there. We're in, C position. We're going to be playing a lot out of the chords, kind of a Carter style thing, a little bit, but just in general, the melody lies right inside the chords. A lot of it does anyway. And we got a couple 8th notes. We hammer onto a quarter note there on the 2nd fret, so 3, then upstroke on the 0 on the D string, and hammer it on, and then open G. Just that again. And then it kind of just repeats, but this time we kind of do a couple 8th notes to replace that quarter note, if that makes sense. 3 and 1 and 2. So somewhat, not really cross-picking, but kind of moving through the strings here. So beginning to go. So we got a double up there, that second time. Up, string. I'm probably gonna use my pinky here. You can use your third finger and bring it way down there, but my pinky is just hanging out right so let's above. Check out the second arrangement now. And of course, this is more of an intermediate arrangement, and it's going to kind of be dealing with mostly closed position chords and shapes and stuff like that. I don't think there's any open strings when I look at it, but so we're going to be, oops, sorry. So there's a C chord here. Going to be kind of working a little bit out of that. 3rd fret, 5th fret, 5th fret. G, B, and then high E. And then we're going to be working out of, sorry, I'm a little cramped here. This F shape, that this is sounding a C chord though. So F shape, think your F. And then up here, 8, 9, 10. And that's a C chord. So we're going to be up in those two shapes, those two areas. Fancy licks and those things. And then since we're there, there's an F there, so that C shape we did right here is an F right here on 8, 10, 10. So that's the F chord. Okay, so just a couple little shapes to get your brain around. If you've never done that before, then it's good just to try them, make them sound nice, and so forth before you maybe dive in. Just got a little reference point. Get your brain thinking about some theory. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and play. Just gonna play the first 2.5 measures here. Kind of again, the rhythm is still like the same kind of rhythmic a value or theme that I kind of gave the first arrangement in the same places. The melody. How the melody lies, and I'm kind of doing the same rhythmic thing, just in a different position in places on the neck. I do some things different, I do some cross picking or whatever, but in general, a lot of it's the same. So, 1, 2. A big shift right there. That'll be 3 to 8. My first finger, so you can practice that. I mean, yeah, so the first bit, we'll go back to that slide, and I like to slide into that first note, 4 to 5, real quick. I'll use my first and third finger there. So 5, 3, then 5 on the B, 3 on the high G, and it does that a little again, and then 5, 5, 3. So kind of cross pick or do an arpeggio on that chord and land on the high G. You can get it all to ring too if you do it just right. 1, 2. So again, there's the and a quarter note there, 1. And I'll give you enough time to go from 3. And again, you want to use your first finger because you want to get in position to the 8th fret. So you could really just 1. Can I go right to the 8th fret? Not before it, not after it. Go right to it, nice and connected. And it's going to be a little slide, most likely, a little string noise because you're just making such a big shift. And it's 8, 10 when you're there on the beat 3 there. I'm going to use my third finger. Even though my second finger is down, it's just kind of for bracing. I might want to bend or to get some vibrato.